Christian Novels Audiobooks, The Story of Wayne and Jean Vozzolo, The Cross Penny Series, Kisses of Mercy, Episode 103. "Bobby, would you help me clean the apartments after lunch?" Jean asked Bobby. "I had told the amigos to do them, but Wayne needs them out there moving those sacks." "Yes, I'll just have the kitchen crew get the phone. Not that it's ringing off the hook right now," Bobby answered. Barb overheard the request and asked Jean, "Would it be okay if I helped you too?" Barb asked Jean. "Normally I would say no because you are a guest, but we could sure use your help today," Jean answered back. "Thank you." About that time, Carrie made a beeline over to Mark, Gwen, Trish, and Jackie. "Mark," she started, "I know you're supposed to be off, but I'm about to nab these three to help get that wasabi ready to ship, and I thought you might like to be part of that crew." "I think I can manage that," he replied, smiling at Gwen. After lunch, there were hugs as Beth, Jean, Wayne, and Mark said goodbye to the cattlemen. Eduardo asked the kitchen crew to fix enough to-go boxes to feed the guys out in the field, and Bobby whispered something to the head cook. "Not a problem, Bobby. There will be plenty," she responded with a smile. "We'll get everything set up, too." After everyone left, Wayne shook Russ's hand and said, "I'm so glad to meet you, but I simply must go out there and move that mountain you saw as you drove in." "Wayne, can I help?" Russ asked. "Help yourself at helping us. I don't think there's too many proud bones left in my body, only tired ones." Wayne chuckled as he, Eduardo, Chester each grabbed a tote filled with to-go boxes. Russ grabbed the remaining tote and followed them out to the truck. They paused to wave goodbye and honk as they watched the long parade of tractors and cattlemen headed back to their ranches, cows, and families. "Man, it suddenly got quiet around this place. I still can't believe all they did for us," Wayne said as he watched the cattlemen turn down the side road. "You know, Wayne, every young person you and Jean reach, every person who comes to the Lord at the mission, every place where the gospel is preached because of Vozzolo produce, and with every life change, the Bible says those cattlemen will have their part of the rewards. And they thought they were just helping out a neighbor," Eduardo stated as they drove back to the field next to the mountain of soil nutrients. The workers stopped working and sat down under the shade of the truck and ate. "Man, this is delicious. Thanks for bringing it out, guys," said one of the workers. The others agreed. "You're very welcome," Wayne answered. Wayne, Russ, Eduardo, and Chester started grabbing sacks and taking them out to the next spot of new soil. Quickly, they took their knives, slid open the bags, and dumped them. Wayne began to sing an old hymn, and the others joined in. "Wayne, you guys have a quartet going on, and it's good. It's really good," one of the workers eating lunch observed. "Thank you," Wayne replied, and then started the next verse with his rich baritone voice. The others again joined in and singing harmony. As the workers finished with their lunches, they grabbed a sack and joined the quartet to make it a choir. Beth followed Bobby, and Jean out to the apartments. "Wow, would you look at that? The sheets are stripped and ready to wash," Bobby said as she walked in the first bedroom. "And the dirty towels and washcloths are in the showers." "Awesome," Jean agreed as she filled the laundry cart with the dirty linen from apartment 1. Soon she and Barb were over the laundry, putting in the first 6 loads of laundry. Then they helped Bobby clean every inch of that apartment. Jean and Barb went back to the laundry room and moved the clothes to the 6 dryers and then reloaded the washers with the linens and towels from apartment 2. When the first loads were dry, the 3 women put the sheets back on the beds and pillowcases on the pillows. Then they folded the towels and washcloths and put them back on the shelves. Bobby unlocked a small cabinet and pulled motel-sized shampoo, conditioner, lotion, and soap out and put them on the bathroom counters. Jean went over to the office and brought back fresh packages of toilet paper for each apartment. The 3 women worked together really well and enjoyed talking as they worked. Jean and Bobby both answered all the questions Barb asked and a few she didn't. One by one, the 6 apartments and all the laundry were ready and waiting for new guests.